活躍しねえとな。
全部まとめてぶっ壊してやるっての。私の T エクスプロードでね。
いい気になってんじゃねえぞエレクトロキューショ
ン。ギフトベラ石からは絶対脱出不可能だ。ギフトリング。ブリーチ、ブレイブソウルズ。
Alright, guys, there you have it. That's the trailer for the new characters. Oh, man, they look hype. Oh, boy. The specials, they're pretty much taken directly from the manga panels. It's like they took the manga panels and just made them move a little bit, but they look awesome. I'm so hyped for these characters. This has been a long time coming. We've been wanting these characters for a long time, and it's finally here. It's a monumentous occasion, guys, for real. And let's not forget about the voice actors. I think the voices, they sound amazing. Like, I feel like they did a really good job casting the voice actors for these characters. They sound the way like I would imagine they would sound. So I'm pretty excited, man. This is great, and that's the first time. That's actually the world premiere reveal of what the voices are going to be in the when the anime returns. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's talk about the characters, guys. Here we go. This is my second time recording this video because I was so hyped last time that I forgot to press record, and I have to do it over. But that's okay. I don't mind doing it over because I'm so hyped about it. All right. So here we have it, guys. The banner is coming out on April 30th. So in a few days, 6% chance on this banner. Standard setup for the banner. It's going to be a step-up summon, so we'll talk about that in a minute. The new summons will feature the 3 new 5-star characters. The man with the ability to control the line between life and death, Askin Naklavar, Bambietta Bastardbeard and her unavoidable bombs, and the thunderous executioner, Candice Catnip. Here we go. Alright, let's take a look at the details, guys. And, yeah, like, they're going to be happy. Hold on, well, let me just read it. The man with the ability to control the line between life and death, Askin Naklavar. Askin is a melee normal attack character with Squad 0 killer ability. So, right off the bat, it's pretty clear he's a PvP unit. Squad 0 killer, that's the first we're seeing of that. So, he's going to be, basically, he's meant to kill Ichibe, is what it sounds like. Unlockable skills include Star Barrier plus 10, Flurry and Poise, pretty standard PvP kit. All of his attacks except for his second strong attack and his special move have the chance to inflict poison, which poison is kind of Askin's thing, so that makes a lot of sense as well. Second strong attack is a new debuff attack, guys, that reduces the stats of nearby enemies for a short time. He can also unlock poison immunity and paralysis immunity, and he comes armed with a special move that has a small chance to instantly kill. So he's got this new ability that can debuff people. He's immune to poison and paralysis, which is like everywhere in PvP. He's just a PvP. He's a PvP meta character. Like, he's like basically an Ichibe counter, and he debuffs people around him, which we've never seen before. So he sounds awesome. Like, I don't know if I wanted him as a PvP character because I kind of want to play him, but I think he'll still be good in normal co-op and stuff. I mean, that new debuff thing sounds pretty freaking hype, guys. But we'll have to see how it actually plays out in the game. All right, Bambietta, my most wanted character in all of Bleach Brave Souls. Like, this is like a monumentous occasion for myself. So I'm very happy. Number 1 waifu. Let's read it. Bambietta Bastardbeard and her unavoidable bombs. Bambietta is a ranged, strong attack character with Soul Reaper Killer. Love it. I mean, she had to be ranged. Like, what else was she going to do? All of her attacks have the chance to inflict burn. We kind of predicted that as well on the live stream. A lot of us were thinking that would happen. And combined with Frenzy, 20% Havoc, and a 2-second Debilitator, this makes her capable of burning enemies over a wide area. She can also unlock the new Damage to Burning Enemies plus 20% skill, making her fiery attacks even more potent. So we've seen that Damage to Burning Enemies things. Shinji has a similar ability. Can't Figure Your Own World Shinji. And Senjimaru also has that similar ability. So basically what it means is what it sounds like. When she inflicts her burn proc, uh, she gets increased damage to that specific enemy. And burn already does a lot of damage, so this is gonna be ridiculous damage if she burns someone. It'll be really good against like bosses and stuff like that, or in epic raids. So stuff like that is awesome. Other than that, though, guys, like there's nothing really new there for Bambietta, but it is an extremely solid kit. Like there's nothing to complain about there. I mean, just for a character this significant, though, I kind of felt like they would give her a little more than a normal banner unit, but it's fine to me. I kept my expectations realistic, so I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, to be honest, even if she was terrible, I still would not be disappointed because I'm biased, severely biased towards Bambietta. Not gonna lie. And am I recording? Okay, I'm recording. All right, let's move on to Candice Catnip, melee strong attack character with RN card killer. All of her attacks have the chance to inflict paralysis. That makes sense because she's lightning based. Combined with Frenzy, 20% Havoc, 5-second Debilitator, and Sprinter +2. I did not think she would get Sprinter +2. Like, she didn't strike me as a very fast character when I read the story. But hey, that's fine. It makes sense. She's like, lightning is fast, so I guess that makes sense. Makes her a highly mobile and devastating character. And she can also unlock weakened defense to add an extra dimension to her special move. All right, so she sounds good as well. Once again, just like Bambi, I did expect a little bit more. Maybe guard break, throw in guard break, or hit underground. Throw in hit underground enemies. That would have made it a little bit more hype. But I mean, there's nothing to complain about with the skill set on any of these characters, especially Askin. Wow, Askin, they really went all out on him. I mean, like, wow. I mean, I guess he's the one that gets the new mechanic. All three can't get new mechanics, so that's cool. Debuff is now a thing, guys. Wow. I wonder how good it'll be for like co-op and epic raids, or if it's just a PvP thing. Really, probably just a PvP thing, because like in co-op, like enemies die pretty quickly anyway. So that's fine. Debuff attacks reduce the stats of nearby enemies for a short time. So I mean, it seems like very similar to weaken, like proccing weakening on enemies, except it's 100% chance to go off. Enemies are surrounded by a graphical effect while they're under the influence of a debuff. When used on an enemy under the effect of a boost move, the debuff cancels the effect of the boost, and it doesn't just cancel the boost, it also still lowers the enemy's stats. Wow. Okay, so that has all kinds of implications for the PvP meta that I don't want to discuss in detail right now. I mean, that's a whole separate video. But basically, he's a must-have if you're competitive in PvP. Is this rest in peace for Ichibei? I mean, if you're using Ichibei, you probably won't line up against Askin. But if you're using Askin, you can line him up against Ichibei. I don't know. We're not going to talk about the PvP meta right now, guys. But it is a meta change. He is a meta changing character, Askin Naklavar, for sure. 100%. All right. Anyway, let's move on. The step ups summons is set up as this way, guys. Steps 1 and 6 are 150 orbs. 2 and 7 are 200 orbs. And we get guaranteed 5-star characters at steps 5 and 10. So that's the normal thing. Let's go into the detailed information here. Askin Naklavar. Green character, first of all. Also, they added a new affiliation, Stern Ritter. So that's going to have a lot of implications for future characters as well. So we're going to have characters that are Quincy killers. We're going to have characters that are Stern Ritter killers. So I like it. They had to do it. So that's fine. Looks good. Stern Ritter affiliation. Askin Naklavar Squad 0 killer. Wow. That's a very specific killer. So he's basically made for PvP. Like I keep repeating myself, guys. I'm sorry. Damage reduction, soul trait. Wow, he's got it all, man. He really does have it all for PvP. Also, his skills. He's got the Bruiser 30%. So he's got Bruiser 30% on top of Flurry. So he's going to hit really hard as well, guys. Bruiser is 30% increase to your normal attack damage, and Flurry is double normal attack hits. So he's going to be a beast, man. Berserker 40. Obviously, he has Poise. Star Barrier +10. Poison duration and paralysis duration immunity. Man, the kit is amazing for Askin. And he's got that debuff thing. Holy cow, guys. Holy cow. I mean, man, wow. All right. He cancels out boosters now. Oh lord. If you don't have this character, you're gonna have problems in PvP from now on going up against this guy. Like you're really gonna have to get him if you're competitive in PvP. Bambietta. Oh, waifu is here. What's up, Bambietta? Oh my god. Quincy Sternritter, nice. 802 SP. Killer is Soul Reaper. The Explode. The Explode turns anything Bambietta's spiritual pressure makes contact with into a bomb, causing immense damage and inflicting burn. And she's a recharge character. Nice. Guys, I'm like, if I get this character, this is going to be the only character I ever use for like the next, like, well, until the next Quincy banner for real. I'm glad to see that they made her good. Like, they didn't do her like they did Maga Aizen. At least I don't think so yet. Bruiser, 20%. Havoc, 20%. So those are strong attack and normal attack. Damage increases. No, wait, sorry guys, I'm so hyped. I'm like, all right, Havoc is 20% increased normal, strong attack range, and Bruiser is 20% increased normal attack damage. Berserker is 20% increased strong attack damage. So she's got a lot of damage coming out. Frenzy, of course, and she's got that new damage to burning enemies plus 20%. So this is going to be a beast character, guys. I mean, like I said before, the kit is nothing we haven't seen before, except for the damage to burning enemies. So she's similarly built to Senju Maru that we had recently and Camp Fairy Own World Shinji. All right, but she looks great. Range character as well, guys. Don't forget. And Candice is going to be an orange Arankar killer, which I feel like we already have a lot of orange Arankar killers, but we don't have a lot of melee orange Arankar killers. And I guess that's fine because we do need some more melee orange Arankar killers. If you're doing extreme co-op now, like there's not that many good melee Arankar killers to choose from, so she's fine. I don't have a problem with this with the attribute. Killer's Arankar, like I said, recharge character, very nice, and Bruiser, Havoc, Berserker, Frenzy, and Sprinter +2. So she has a very similar kit to Bambi, except for the fact that she has Sprinter +2 instead of the burn boost, I guess we'll call it. So it looks like a very solid character as well, guys. Nothing to complain about there. I like the unit. She looks great. Here's the filler. The filler is pretty much everyone we've been getting for the last few months. The same characters, except for Young Byakuya. So Young Byakuya is a new filler that we haven't seen before. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind getting a dupe of Young Byakuya because Byakuya is my boy. So, but other than that, the filler is nothing else to talk about. People are going to be mad about that filler. I'll tell you that much, though. All right, so that's all the information, guys. Check it out for yourselves in the game, and I guess we could look at to see if there's any detailed information on the Reddit about the mechanics of the strong attacks. All right, guys, we moved over to the Bleach Brave Souls Reddit. This is posted by Soldex as usual. He's data mined the information in game. And let's see if we can figure anything out about the mechanics of their strong attacks or normal attacks in Askin's case. All right, so this is Askin Naklavari. I hope you guys can read it all. It's kind of small text, but I'll read it out anyway so we can see what's going on with these attacks. All right, so the normal attack range, it seems pretty standard to me. Nothing too special there. Strong attack 1. Its range is melee. Its type is a beam, so obviously that's a shot forward. It's like a little laser beam forward. Collision is melee, so it doesn't push people back really. It kind of just goes through them. And everything else, it does poison. So yeah, that's a standard strong attack 1. He's a normal attack character anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much, the strong attacks. Strong attack 2 is the debuff. It looks like it's an area of effect around his body. I think it's around his body. It says the range is melee. Radius is 525. That's what it sounds like. Usually a boost or a heal, it's centered around the character, his body, and it'll be like a circle. So that's what I'm thinking that says. Strong attack 3. Radius is 975, so it's not full screen, and it's AoE distance. So it's a circle in front of the character. All right. And the special is full screen. And it has a chance for insta-kill. Although it doesn't seem to inflict poison. It doesn't say it inflicts poison. So, all you get is... Really? I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if that's a mistake. Because if it doesn't inflict poison, that's less hype. But we'll see. Either way, it's still fine. Insta-kill is great. Yeah, all right. So that's Askin's mechanics. Bambietta, let's see here. My bombs can't be guarded against. Yeah, you're right, Bambietta. You can't. You're right. You're right. Uh, let's see. What does she have here? Ranged, normal attacks. Type is multiple, multiple, multiple. I don't even know what that means, guys. Could that mean it's like kind of like maybe I don't know that. I mean, is she shooting out multiple projectiles on her normal attack string? Like maybe she throws out like a bunch in a. Could it be she throws out the bombs in a circle around her body, like on the normal attack string? That's interesting. I can't wait to see what that is, guys. We'll have to see. I've never seen that attack type for a NAD string before. So we'll see. We'll see what that is. I haven't seen it before. I don't know. I'm only speculating. Also, let's see here. The collision is also ranged, so it does push enemies back. From I think that's what range collision does. But if I'm wrong about that, guys, let me know in the comments. And strong attack 1. Okay, so it's a shave AOE distant. I think that's just like a wave attack that pushes enemies back. It's kind of like a shot forward, but it pushes people back. Strong attack 2 is ranged collision again. It's melee collision. Excuse me. It's melee collision. Area of effect distance. Radius is 960. So that seems to be like another like it's an attack in front of the character, and it seems to be just like a wide circular area of effect. All right, that's interesting that it's melee collision. I guess those types of strong attacks are always melee collision, so that's fine. And strong attack 3 is also melee collision. And we got full screener. Okay, so the kit, guys. Sorry, I'm seeing this for the first time, so I'm trying to figure it out as well. The most interesting part is the normal attack string, which is multiple, 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 multiple. So I can't wait to see what that is. I mean, if you know Bambietta, she can attack like all around her with those reishi bombs. So that'd be hype as hell if it was just like a 360-degree normal attack damage string. That'd be crazy. That's crazy. Or maybe the last hit of her normal attack string would be like that. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Anyway, strong attack 1. It's kind of like the wave attack. It's like a beam forward that pushes enemies away. Strong attack 2. It's in front of her, but it's a huge circular radius. And strong attack 3 is a full screener with burn. Okay, everything has burn. So that looks good. I like the kit. I can't wait to see what it looks like, man. It seems like a really strong kit, to be honest with you. Candice. All right, let's move on to Candice. He's got to be executed. You're right. You're right. Strong attack recharge. Yeah. Normal attack range. Let's see here. Melee normal attacks. Paralysis. Nothing too special there. Strong attack 1. Melee collision. What type is it? AOE. All right. I don't know. That's a very vague description. So I don't know. The radius is 570. So I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a dash forward, like where the character shoots forward and does an attack. At least that's my impression. Strong attack 2. Radius 960, AoE distant. Collision is melee, so that's kind of similar to Bambi's Strong Attack 2. Circle in front of her. And Strong Attack 3 is melee full screen. So there you have it. That's the kit for Candice. Pretty solid kit, Nothing too special, nothing new, but still a very good kit. So as always, we'll have to wait to see the gameplay to make the final determination. But if I missed anything in here, guys, let me know. I'm seeing it for the first time as well, so I'm kind of like figuring it out at the same time. So that's the information. That's the complete information that I could gather. I am hyped for these characters, man. Bambi number 1. Askin, I'm hyped too, but I didn't want him to be PvP, to be honest with you, because I wanted to use him in normal gameplay. But you can still do that. I mean, it's fine. I just prefer to use strong attack characters when I do like co-op and stuff like that. But who knows? Askin might blow me away anyway. So anyway, guys, we've rambled on long enough. That's the information. If you want more information, you can check it out on the Reddit or in the game. There's information in the game as well. So get hype, man. We're definitely going down to 0 for Bambietta. And if necessary, pay to win. So thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the characters. Let me know if I made any errors. And I'll see you when the banner drops. Oh my God. Bambietta hype. The hype is real. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.